So the first thing I want to do is define what is artificial intelligence and what is machine learning. Which one of you wants to answer that?
You're way smarter than me.
Not sure about that, but machine learning, I mean, I think for us, we employ machine learning. People often call artificial intelligence, but it's actually machine learning. So machine learning, I think that's what I can talk about, is sort of employing algorithms to do data analytics and using algorithms and sort of regression analysis, a bit more fancy way of using regression analysis to come to recognize pattern in data. And from that drive insights that potentially humans would, have trouble discovering. And so that's why machine learning is a very effective way to understand and predict certain outcomes. And you can, use that in any business, in any, whether it's in financial services or any, it's common in any industry. But in the film industry, it's something that's fairly new, I think.
Yeah.
And for that, it's a useful tool to help people drive decisions faster and support decision making, I would say.
Yeah, I'm also sure that most of you in the room will either use photos on your iPhone or Google Images or something, or Google Photos, and it's that feature where you put in kitchen table, and then all of a sudden all the pictures with a kitchen table come up, but you've never entered metadata with kitchen table in it, so that kind of thing.
And also when you're on Facebook.
That's how I would explain it to my sister, so I apologize if any of you are offended by that simple way.
Or, for example, when you're on Facebook and all of a sudden you see all these ads of words that you've typed, if you looked up, that's machine learning. So it's the idea of taking all of your content and basically finding patterns that will recognize it. Where really what matters for you guys is because filmmaking in general, when I say filmmaking, I also imply television, employs a lot of files, a lot of words, a lot of tagging, and traditionally we've relied on basically folks to actually, hopefully, tag it properly. And so what's happening more and more in film, everyone is a freelancer. When that person leaves, basically the knowledge leaves with them. And what's awesome about machine learning is that knowledge all of a sudden can become part of your institution and makes it easier to find. So the idea is, how can you employ algorithms to basically find your file faster, but also just recognize the patterns of how you guys work?
And also, but also efficiently track and manage digital assets in an environment where, if in this room, if we can quick show of hands of how many people have to deal with visual effects in this room. Okay, so especially if you've worked on multiple things that are the same, because as human beings we like to do part 1 and then part 2 and then part 3, and in Disney's case part 5. But
Transformer 8.
Yeah, but tracking digital assets and visual effects, like, you make a palm tree once, chances are that wireframe of that palm tree is going to be fine for you to re-render with the latest technology. But if you don't know you have that palm tree because you didn't work on the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies, it's nice to have somewhere where you could go look for that palm tree and see it as an asset, that's owned by the studio and royalty-free and licensing-free and things like that. Streamlining workflows like that is where, me personally, I'm the most excited about AI and machine learning. So.